Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel Kolkata Sky Yoga. Today we'll talk about the difference in human beings and the reasons behind this difference. This video can be a bit long, so let's get straight into the video without wasting any time. The self-rotating motion of the earth and the elongated circular movement around the sun keeps the angles of the sun rays changing. This is the reason for the seasons. During these seasonal changes, differences will appear in the blood circulation, motion in the physical features, and some chemical reactions also happen. Thus, man's food habits, dress, and shelter also get different. This is the reason for the differences among people in appearances as well as characters. There are 7 assets which are a must for everyone to lead a contented life. But they are not same in everyone. Some may be more valued and respectful than others. If they remain same in all, there won't be any difference and disparity among people. The 7 assets are physical appearance, character, excellence in wisdom, fame, physical strength, health, and wealth. There are 16 reasons for the difference among people. All these 16 factors decide the man's personality and physical strength. Addition or subtraction among these 16 factors will decide the 7 assets. One should research into the reasons for the difference among the human beings. The result for the research will make him to work towards rectifying the shortfalls. He would also understand what is to reach excellence. When one understands what is not there in him, he would think whether that is necessary, and if he feels positively, then he would work towards achieving the required standard. Now let's have a quick look at these 16 factors. First is heredity. The basis of the qualitative differences which is taken through genes are formed at the embryo stage itself. Just like a seed contains all the qualities of a big tree. When it begins to grow in the physical structure of the tree, the characteristic features of it come into function. The same way, in living beings, the continuum of the genetic imprints are stocked in the genetic center like a computer. Remember, the genetic center is a wonderful treasure which cannot be seen by man or machine. This is the basic source for all function of all living beings. Second is food. The quality of the food, its chemical reactions, the limit and the source of getting the food decides the health, growth, strength, and also the intellectual level of the body. That's why healthy food is always recommended. The third factor is time. Starting from the Stone Age till today's computer age, man's qualities and capabilities have changed enormously. If today's computer experts have lived during the primitive age, what would have been his intellectual status? His experiences and intelligence would have been restricted to that historic age. 25-year youth had learned 50 years ago, a 10-year child has achieved it. The college curriculum 50 years ago has become school curriculum now. The sense is getting sharper and sharper. Fourth is country. Changes and differences in men are due to climatic changes, chemical reactions because of the sun rays or other factors. All the changes are recorded as imprints and make the people look different and behave differently. The fifth one is education. Even children born to the same parents may look and behave differently because of their education. There are two types of education. One, cultural, and second is through books. However, language education and professional education also make a person different from others. Sixth is profession. Man requires a profession to earn his livelihood. Bodily labor and mental labor both make looks and habits different of a man. Next is policy of the government. The constitution, the governing laws, attitude of the heads of the country, different policies of the government are also for the difference in human beings. The eighth factor is art. There are 64 types of arts. Each one is best in an art in its own way. Arts can make a man different in different ways, physically, economically. Okay, so the next factor is an important one, which creates a huge difference. But before we continue, for any guidance related to Kundalini Yoga, meditation, depression, anxiety, concentration, or any kind of issues, contact on the number given on the screen. So the next factor is effort. Efforts create efforts. Every human has the ability to understand the philosophy of nature and life. Efforts of every human being decides his achievements in life. Whether he can flourish in wealth, health, education, physical strength, and fame or not depends upon the efforts. I don't know who needs to hear this, but efforts are not efforts until they pull you out of your comfort zone. The next factor is age. When a person wants to settle in life with all necessary requirements and comforts, it should happen before he reaches the age of 40, whatever will be his field. After 40, the growth slows down because of the aging process. Then, the next factor is friendship. Friendship is something invaluable. True friendship expects no return. A friend takes pride in sharing pain and pleasure. But it is also possible that friends also can spoil the fame. If the friends have a very good understanding, both the friends benefit each other. Friendship never fails, it just makes a difference. 12th factor is opportunity. More than the ability, the opportunity takes a man to the greater heights at times, but one may not get the same opportunity. This plays a major role in one's fame and prosperity. Next factor is research. The sixth sense in the human beings is not created just to receive messages as information. One has to analyze everything. He should decide the merits and the demerits of the information. So, the research nature will make a man different from others. He gets all resources at his will and also commands respect from others. The 14th factor is habits. Habits are formed through sensory organs. Constant efforts to habitualize good deeds will neutralize all bad qualities. Wrongdoers always think they are right. This kind of attitude variation also make people different. 15th factor is custom. In our country, there are many religions, castes, etc. They perform different rituals. If one acts against the rituals, the society will not accept it. Chastity is given importance in our country, but in the Western country, it is not. In this way, also people differ. Now comes the final one. Now comes the final one, morality. One's thought, deeds, and words should do no harm to self or others, to the mind or body at present or future. One should not even harm the nature by going against it. Starting from the hereditary to morality, Everything should be as per the order of function. Any difference in the quality and quantity will make differences in the seven assets. Thus, understanding the nature, one will not grumble for this condition of his comparing with others. If he could rectify the errors, he would be placed equally with others. From all the exposition, one should understand the cause and effect philosophy in detail. A video on cause and effect will be soon uploaded, so do not forget to subscribe. Thank you. Be blessed.